This episode of the Nerd Corporation podcast may contain spoilers and explicit language. Listener discretion is advised. We are the Nerd Corporation.
What up, everybody? It's Thursday, and you know what that means.
Are we going on a JetBlue holiday? Because I hear nothing beats that.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday.
Dude, I have seen some of the craziest fucking videos underneath that sound, man. It's crazy.
It is ridiculous. Like, one of my favorite ones is that there's a couple in a pool, and then there's this chick, and she like looks over real quick and just starts leaving the pool because this dude is literally getting ready to enter his wife in the middle of a pool on a cruise. So nothing beats a Jet2 holiday.
Nothing beats it, dude.
But no, it's podcast day. My name is Eddie Lyon, and I'm not fucking with Rampage Jackson's son.
Dude, that was all over my Twitter this morning. Did it just happen or what?
Yeah, it happened I think it just happened like last night as of this recording.
I still don't understand why.
We'll talk about it.
Please.
With me as always is Cole Simper.
Hi, it's me.
And Nick Lewis.
He's got tits.
That's not Mickey Mouse, that's just tit dirt. Shout out to Rhett's guy. Derek couldn't be with us today. He's got the holiday mud butt. He's out having fun. He's
having fun.
What holiday?
Oh,
a Jet2 holiday.
Ah.
And we are the Nerd Corporation. Welcome to episode 224. We outside Gamescom 2025. We're going to be talking about Gamescom and doing a little nerd news. So, without further ado, let's get on with the nerd news. Quentin Rampage Jackson, one of the scariest dudes in the UFC. His son was over at Rikishi's promotion doing God knows what.
Yeah.
But so he was outside to what the other wrestlers thought was a work, and a wrestler hit him over the head with a beer can as a work, like not any animosity or anything. Quentin's Rampage Jackson's son took that a little too personal, right? And then that very night, he's slated to interfere in that same wrestler's match, and he slams the shit out of him and proceeds to swing on him at least 20 times.
And they're brutal. They're brutal hits.
Yeah.
Do we have any info on how he is? Is he alive?
I'm not sure.
I mean, that's one of the most brutal beatdowns I think I've ever seen.
And the not the icing on the cake in this situation, but metaphorically, the dude is a former vet who has PTSD and wrestles to deal with that.
God.
So fucking maybe not anymore, dude. Like,
yeah, dude.
I'm stuck on that first interaction, man. The beer can. I'm really like, why? What makes you do that?
Well, right, like it was supposed to be one of those. It was supposed to be just one of those like wrestling interactions where it's like
it's a work, but a work is like an improvisational, like, hey, let's just like start some shit with each other, you know?
Yeah,
you're supposed to go along with it, but
he did not.
No.
Yeah, I don't think there's any place for that type of shit, but there's also I don't want to be this guy, but there's also, videos of Rampage Jackson being like, I don't have money set aside for college for him. I have money set aside for his fucking his bond. Because I know he's gonna fuck up. So I don't know. The writing might be on the wall for this little guy, but It's like horrific. And it's all over my Twitter, all over. Like every other post is that same video of him just brutally fucking like,
Just
dude.
wailing on him, dude. He knocked him out after 2 or 3, and then just
Just
fucking
kept
went
going,
out.
dude. Just
Mhm.
kept
I mean,
going.
that's attempted murder, bro. Like that's
Right? Like,
I don't know. I don't know.
Psycho Stu, real name Stuart Smith, suffered broken bones in his face and lost a lot of teeth. Uh, Smith was awake and talking as of August 24th and may be released from the hospital soon, but the aftermath of the attack is severe.
Dude, what, like aggravated assault
Yeah, aggravated
at
assault,
the very least?
assault
Like,
and battery.
holy moly. Yeah, fellas, we gotta not do shit like that, because if it is what it's sounding like, it sounds like an ego trip.
Mm-hmm.
uh yeah,
If you
no
don't know how
bueno.
wrestling works, learn. And if
Yeah.
you and it, like if you're not going to work with people, don't go. Like that was
God
so
damn.
out of pocket, dude. And it was crazy because like in the beginning, all I saw was the video of him getting cracked in the head with the beer can, and then him fucking wailing on dude. And I was like, I mean, I guess. But then when I found out and read that it was a work, and not only that it was a work, but he apologized after the incident. There's a video of him shaking Psycho Stu's hand and apologizing.
Oh, buddy.
And
Rough.
then 2 hours later, not the next night, not the next taping, that very night to interfere in the match and beat the living shit out of him. That's not excusable, bro. It's not.
I don't know. And he also like sucker punched him. Like he like
Mm-hmm.
came, like he brought him down hard, right? He picked him up and he slammed him down. And when he did that slam, not very far behind was a solid fist to like,
Mm-hmm.
and I would imagine that if he wasn't already fucking dazed, winded, and fucked up already by that drop, that fist definitely put him out.
Mm-hmm.
Like absolutely. And then every single all 19 fucking fists after that were just absolutely fucking uncalled for. And I do think that that's attempted murder, bro. You almost
Yeah.
fucking killed that guy.
Oh
And
yeah.
and like in what, in a fucking fit of rage, or like I really, it's
Because
another one of,
you didn't know what a fucking work was.
yeah, and then you ego tripped over it. How old is this guy?
I don't know.
If he's mid 20s, fucking shame on you. You should absolutely shame on you. I mean, shame on you in general, but like you should
20,
know,
25.
you should know fucking better. You should have a handle on your emotions better than this. Man,
He was born in 2000.
failure of parenting.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. I mean, that this
easy.
like it's, and what really sucks is it really fuels the fire for people that are making some unsavory comments
Oh
on
yeah.
on
Oh yeah.
and it sucks because he's just a shithead kid, and it just
Yeah.
goes
Oh
to
yeah.
show that like even money, I don't know. It's just
The 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 wow. Hello.
you're good. You're good. Get it out.
Um
Deep, deep,
the
deep.
the horrific thing too is that, like, there's been stories of, wrestlers getting attacked by fans. It hasn't been near this point, but like, Seth Rollins getting tackled by a dude on the entrance ramp, Bret Hart getting assaulted by some fucking dude in a Rastafarian hat with
Yeah.
like the dreadlocks coming out of the hat.
Shocker.
But it's like,
Go
oh,
figure.
we can, even if like somebody in the WWE got like assaulted by a fan, it'd be like, okay, that sucks, but
Mhm.
Yeah.
show goes on. But with this guy, like with his mental condition, like I don't know if he'll ever be back to doing what he was doing, which sucks.
Fuck no. And why would you? I don't know. I don't know. I just, if you're like, if you're dicked up, like if you're like permanently fucked up from that, why would you ever come back? Like I get it, like for the love of the game, but also at the same time, like I don't know. And a lot of people would probably never do this to him ever again, right? Like this is an isolated incident. I really don't think this is ever going to happen again.
Oh yeah.
However, I still would be like, "Nah, I'm all right. I don't need to. I don't need to take a bump. I'm good."
Right.
I
But
say let the dude put some receipts on Raj's ass, dude.
Right.
well, if we lived in a just world, but I don't know, that guy really hope he's in jail. Like I hope he's like not out and about and around people.
Right.
Like I sure hope he's like taken care of. Like I just he's a menace. He's like clearly a menace to society. And like, you know, he if he doesn't get hit with attempted murder, I have no I money if he doesn't get hit with that, money got involved.
Right.
Money
Oh
money
yeah.
got involved because Rampage Jackson can have you know
Rampage
probably
Jackson.
has enough money to pay for a pretty stellar lawyer. So and
Yeah.
you know how squirmy those motherfuckers are. So
And
yeah,
this is like a they're not like directly affiliated to the WWE, but they are like in that umbrella like OVW is, and like this is Knox Pro Wrestling. It's I think Rikishi runs it. It's like an academy.
yeah,
So
yeah. Uh, be better. This is one of those moments where it was like this did not need to happen.
That
mm-mm.
makes it even worse too. Like
Mhm.
it's not like a full on, like it's not like AEW or
Mhm.
TNA or any like it's
Yeah.
this dude is an indie wrestler.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like I mean, he's got his fair share of fans, but if you had mentioned him like 6 months ago, nobody would
Mm-mm.
nobody would have known who he is.
Well, now everybody knows.
Yeah, exactly.
Speedy recovery to Psycho Stu. Hope
Yeah.
everything's okay, Hope somebody pays you for a new set of teeth, man, because you need it. You deserve it.
I feel like that shit's gonna be covered, bro. Like I feel like some kind of like this is one of those egregious cases where I feel like everyone involved is going to be taken care of. However, like the money and I say that meaning that like the way that the perpetrator is going to be taken care of is because probably a lot of this is going to get swept underneath the rug.
Oh yeah.
Unless it doesn't, unless the true face of justice comes out every once in a while. But, usually if money gets involved, that shit will just get swept under the rug. But I also see him getting like fully taken care of. Like absolutely like, and if it isn't, then, you know, I guess I'll eat crow. But I really do think that like there's enough like attention here that like the right people are going to get involved to make sure that he does get a new set of teeth. He does get, his bills paid for. He does get all of this shit. And I could be being like super naive, but like I would imagine that like there are people that are going to make money off of that too. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
there are people that are going to make money off of taking care of that guy, and I do think that that will happen. So I think he'll be fine. I think whether or not he returns to wrestling, I think is completely up to him. But I think if he's up and he's out, he's not in a coma, like he's not, then that already tells me that he's doing way better than he has any right to be considering what he went through, because that guy rocked his fucking head so many times
Oh
that I
yeah.
don't think that he's gonna be he probably knocked the entirety of his elementary school out of his head, like
Yeah.
it's I don't know. I would like to believe that he's going to be taken care of, but
Mm.
it could be naive.
Rampage Jackson made a response on Twitter, and he says, "I want to clear up the misinformation about my son Raja. Uh, I've been c- I've been confirmed that the wrestler Stuart Smith, aka Psycho Stu, is awake and stable. Raja was unexpectedly hit in the side of the head by him moments before Smith's match. Raja was told that he could get his payback in the ring, payback in quotes. I thought it was a part of the show. It was bad judgment and a work that went wrong. Raja is an MMA fighter, not a pro wrestler, and had no business involved in an event like this. I don't condone my son's actions at all, in all caps. He suffered a concussion from sparring only days ago and had no business doing anything remotely close to physical contact. As a father, I am deeply concerned with his health and the well-being of Mr. Smith. That being said, I'm very upset that any of this happened, but my main concern now is that Mr. Smith will make a speedy recovery. I apologize on his behalf and to KICK kick for the situation. It's kick in all caps. I don't know.
Oh,
The
dude, it
streaming
was
service.
streamed on it was
streaming.
streamed on Kick,
Got
which
it.
is another like holy shit. That's a
Why
nail in the coffin.
why did you say anything at all?
Mhm.
Yeah.
If
Well,
it wasn't if it wasn't to be like, hey, my son fucked up and we're gonna deal with it accordingly.
Yeah.
I what
He's
happened to just handling things privately? Like, why
he's an MMA fighter, not a
not a
wrestler.
You know who else
Oh.
isn't a wrestler that like at least kind of knows what he's doing is Travis Scott.
Well,
Like
not even him, because he gave fucking Cody
Well-
Rhodes that one potato.
so I've been watching that Unreal documentary, and like Triple H said he told him, he was like, go out there and just hit
Lay
Cody.
into him. Yeah.
So like he was told to do that,
Yeah.
apparently. But like, you know, he's not throwing fucking fists and stuff like that.
He's not fucking throwing haymakers at people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's like I said, just be better. We
Mhm.
gotta be better than this. We
Mhm.
gotta be better than this.
So that's why. Raja Jackson, you deserve.
Nerdcorp L of the Week.
Shame on you. Take that L.
L L L L L L L.
John Crawley, also known as
Oh.
KingbeardX on TikTok, has passed away last week. He's the TikTok creator who reacts to food videos and says things like, the cinnamon rolls and the sandwiches.
Not my big isn't that guy that it's the same guy that's like not my big ass.
Yeah, he's like,
I'll eat them. They're good. They're yummy.
yeah, that would be my big fat ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, him. He died of a heart attack.
How though? He was a pinnacle of health. He was the picture of health.
Well, no one is shocked, but it's a bummer. God,
I don't
It's so
even
sad,
know who
man.
these TikTok people are that have died. Like I have no idea who they are.
Yeah, you got to talk about. I think we're gonna talk about the other big death in the community. But yeah, really sad. But he also this Crawley guy, he also follows in a shockingly long list of fat influencers that have passed away.
Yeah.
I'm like, and it's crazy if you like look into this. There are like off of the top of my head, like almost a dozen that I can think of. Like I can think of their fucking faces. Like
Yeah.
and they were like, this is how my life, this is how I live at 400, 500 pounds, and like trying to normalize it. And I'm all about, I am not throwing any stones here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm really not. I've been a big boy most of my life. I am not a pinnacle of health myself. In fact, I'm probably, not far off from these motherfuckers if I keep drinking. What? Sorry.
I thought you were gonna say, in fact, I'm just not gonna say nothing else because I'm fat too.
No. I am a little fat. I'm getting to the point where I'm not nearly as fat as I was, but I mean it's still, I mean look at the facts here, the books, like These people have been obese for like a long time, and then they die, and it's really sad, but it's like, I don't know. It's unfortunate that we have to add him to the long list of fat TikTokers or fat content creators, that I don't know. That also was kind of like part of his charm, right? Is that he was fat and he liked food, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that was like kind of at the heart of most of his content, was like over him being like fat and stuff, So it's like, if anything, we can't make content off of being fat, because that's just gonna kill us. Basically.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, unless you look at one of the biggest Twitch streamers of all time right now, Queso. He's not doing like food stuff though. Like he's just
he's
he's
a
just
fat
being
guy.
himself, and people just roast him.
He also talks about, I don't know what he does now, but I've seen clips of him talk about like his orders that he goes to go and get food. Like he got big like that, making those decisions. And
Yeah.
but he also, like, a big chunk of his content is his viewers making fun of him because he's fat.
Yeah.
And I know that that's just a facet of his content. I know that he's got like a couple years of like very, I don't know. I'm not gonna act like I fucking watch his content. However, he's a big boy. He's a big boy. And I don't know, bro. If how old is he? Is he early? Is he early 20s?
I would think so.
If he's early 30s, I'm concerned. But if he's early 20s, I mean, you got time to figure it out, but the sooner you figure it out, I guess. I don't know.
Late 20s.
Late 20s? I don't know, man. That's just like, that's when your body like really starts fucking hurting and shutting down when you're fat. Like, I don't know. I'm really trying not to fat shame here. I'm just worried about health, bro. Like, this is just like, that's, and
It's like Bill Burr says, yeah, what does he say? What's his quote? You ate your way in, now walk your way out.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I get it. I get that like weight loss is hard, and also healthy food is expensive as fuck. And really bad for you food is pretty damn cheap. So like I get it. There are socio-economical factors in play, but at the same time, there are really only two major things that you could say to immediately see like positives in your life, like health wise. Stop drinking soda, drink more water, and limit the amount of fast food that you take in. Like it's crazy, but like you will notice a difference. And I'm not talking about like, I'm talking about like the people that like live on the road. They live like,
right. That eat fast food every day.
well, and that also covers like the people that are too fucking busy to make anything, so they're just like, I'm stopping at McDonald's to grab, it's a wide bearing, a wide field of people,
Right.
like there's lots
You
of,
say it's a wide load of people.
a wide load of people. No, I mean, to have a slight rebuttal instead of the long-winded one that I just gave you. Yeah, if we woke up tomorrow and it said that Queso died, I totally would believe it, because he's big boy. He's big boy, and he talks about how he eats really shitty food all the time. I don't know if he's like drinking or anything like that, but like that triples it. If you're smoking, that triples it. And if you're doing all this shit, it ends up being really bad.
It sucks too, because like when I got my my diabetes, like I've been super in control of it for like the past couple years.
Yeah.
Which is good, but at the same time I put on like 30 pounds, and I'm just like, oh, this is stupid. Like, why can't I just go back to being under 200, dude? Like,
yeah, that's the thing that sucks about getting your diabetes under control, is that
I know It's like maybe I should just
Just
spiral again.
maybe I should just let the diabetes eat my body.
Yeah.
So, and then you have the other spectrum, the other side of the spectrum, uh, where you have our beloved King Cobra. Rest in peace, my boy. They did you dirty. They did you so dirty, but it gave us some good content, I guess. I don't know. Do you know the story about
I
this?
have no idea who this man is.
So
He looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh player, though.
he does a little bit. Well, Eddie, do you know like the story behind him? And like,
I don't know the story. I just know all of the fodder
yeah.
that I've
So
seen.
the only stuff that I really know about him is that he's obviously intellectually disabled,
Mhm.
and um the internet is gonna internet, and
Oh, yeah.
as soon as that guy got on the internet, he was immediately just snatched. Just
Oh,
immediately.
yeah.
Like
Oh,
an
yeah.
immediately entered lolcow status before that was even the question of being a thing or a term. You know what I mean? Like he's been a lolcow for a very, very long time. And it ended up being really sad, dude, because what killed him is probably gonna end up being like something really shitty that he ate. Because if you that was like that was part of his content, is that he just was so bad at cooking. Like he would create the most disgusting shit, like putting fucking peanut M&Ms in his steak. Like it was funny. It was really funny, but like some people took it too far. Some people latched onto the fact that he's an alcoholic and he's way funnier when he's drunk. So what did the internet as a collective, or his little shitty community that he created, what did they end up doing? They ended up door dashing him alcohol
Yep.
daily. So he was constantly drunk all the time. So that could probably have something to do with his death. I mean, I don't, do you know how old he is?
Mm-mm.
I think he's like 34,
Yeah, I think so. I think he was 34.
something like that. That sounds right.
Yeah,
But
34.
way too fucking young, dude. And I believe both angles, honestly. He probably, because there's like, dude, there's 911 like 911 recordings on YouTube, or like, obviously YouTube, but on Twitter. That's where I found it. And it's just him calling, being like, my stomach hurts really bad. I don't know what to do. And so it literally could have been
Anything.
fucking anything, but I know the dude was dead. Dude died really fast too, which also makes me think it's something like botulism. Is that he died so fucking fast? Because like it seems like I woke up one morning and it's like, uh-oh, something's up, and then later that day, that's like, yeah, the cops went in and he's fucking dead. So I don't really know, but again, another instance of we need to do better, because
These
that
people
is
these people chase that attention because they don't get it in like real life and shit.
yeah.
And they'll do anything to keep it. And sometimes it's unhealthy.
Well, and it's crazy when it turns deadly like this, man. Because I'm sorry, but like if you aided him in this, like if you aided him in like in self-destruction, or if you aided him in like in first and foremost, if you door dashed him any alcohol, I think you belong in jail.
They're a real piece of shit for doing
I
that.
mean, involuntary manslaughter, or I mean, that would be voluntary manslaughter, wouldn't it? Like if you're like continually giving him something that if he has too much of it, he will die. Like,
I don't know. I don't think because I don't think they had the intention of killing him. They were just like, I want to see him drunk. So I think it would be involuntary manslaughter, but you know,
uh,
I'm not a lawyer, so
negligence of some kind. Just like, how would you not fucking know that? You know that like everyone knows that alcohol is going. If you drink too much, it will kill you.
yeah.
Like it will legitimately shut down your fucking body.
Mhm.
I don't know. And you're giving that to somebody that doesn't know that, and doesn't understand or think that that really can even happen. It's very sad.
or cares as long as he's drunk about it.
Yeah. Well, and the problem is that this is the inevitable fate of people like Josh Block, World of T-shirts, all these other lol cows that we like to make fun of that clearly have disability, like something wrong. They're missing something. But instead we that Josh Block guy specifically is so sad. Is so sad, bro.
Nico Cotto Avocado.
Yeah, he's another one. Well, he kind of got his life turned around a little bit.
Well, yeah,
he lost a shitload of weight, but that damage is still done, bro. Forever. Forever. And I think Nikocado Avocado is just self-aware enough to know that oh, these people are not good for me. These people that watch me. And I don't know, that Josh Block kid is going to die the same exact way because people find him on the street and just give him alcohol. They know who he is. And they're like, I'm going to go to that liquor store and I'm going to buy him shit and then take him, it really truly is as easy as that. And I think it's dumbass kids that don't really know. They're doing it for the meme. They're doing it for the funny. Oh, look at him. He's fucking drunk and he's kicking people. It's terrible, bro. It's really, really fucking sad. But yeah, rest in peace. They did not deserve that at all.
No.
At all.
John Crawley has a GoFundMe for his family, so we'll throw that in the description so you guys can donate to that. If King Cobra has one too, we'll throw it in there. But let's move on to some lighter news.
Yeah, dude.
It's just motherfuckers getting beat up and dying and shit.
Dude, it was kind of a bad week. It was kind of a bad week. Not only that, our own little community is kind of suffering a small little tragedy that we had. So it's kind of everyone around us is kind of in wounded mode.
Something's in the water, man. I had I had the worst fucking week last week, and I don't know what it was, but it just hasn't been a good week for a lot of our friends.
That and just the whole valley is just dark right now. They got tributes for those cops everywhere. It's kind of just a bad vibe everywhere. But yeah, even on the internet, as it always is, but especially negative.
Meanwhile, we're out here playing Ready or Not.
Yeah, dude.
Let's talk about it.
What do you think? Well, you guys have Nick, you've played it way more than everyone else here. So I guess we'll put you last just because I want to see Eddie fresh eyes, right? You've only played it a couple of times.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think the game is really funny. I think it's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny without the it didn't intend to be, but it's really, really funny because we work on that scoring system, right? Means everybody gets out alive. All of the evidence is bagged up and reported. All of the objectives are completed. The moment one of us dies, it's a free for all. The moment one of us dies, that goal, that linear vision of completing the goal goes right out the fucking window.
Out the window.
And I've got a pistol full of fucking pepper balls, and I am shooting at the faces of the dudes that are already restrained. Motherfuckers are already on their knees with the zip ties on their back, and I'm over there.
I love how it doesn't give you unnecessary use of force when you pepper ball someone in the face. I love
or
that.
when you pepper spray them. That's my new favorite thing.
Yeah, that rules.
Just fucking protest spraying these.
The second we start up a mission, I'll turn around and I'll pepper spray one of you guys, then just move on.
What did Tate start doing last night?
Oh, dude, he was tasing people.
Yeah, game
Then he
rules,
just
dude.
and then he just murdered me like on that one mission, and I'm like, we could have still made it out, dude. Like,
No, dude. No survivors.
Dude, the moment one of us dies, it's over, dog.
And I
And
love that.
I find that to be like really fun. So like when one of us does dies, like it doesn't like we're not like fuck, now we got to start over. It's like, all right, I'll start over. Let me just kill everyone in the house real quick.
Right quick. Let me do it real quick. And
let
then we can
me
restart.
let me just execute everyone in the house real quick, and I'll come right back out.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. It's just a fun environment. And it's funny because it's like a super oppressive one. Like
Right?
you're like in this, you're like dealing with these horrendous cases of like the worst that you can see in humanity. And which is also like another reason why I'm like, damn, I really kind of want to see the next mission. I really kind of wanted to see like the next fucked up area situation that I'm gonna walk into and see, like just uncover these secrets. Very cool. Very, very cool.
We're currently streaming on Optical Beard's Twitch and on YouTube for old Nobby Knob. And we'll be playing the game after. So if you're watching this, please stick around.
You'll see everything that we're talking about.
I'm I'm having a blast though. I think
Yeah.
it's so funny.
It's really well done. You can definitely tell that it's an indie game. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
it's got some indie charm in there, but
Mm-hmm.
very well put together, I would say. There's a bunch of bugs, like still,
Oh yeah.
but you know, the game is so fun and the bugs are funny, so like it doesn't really matter. Like I love when someone is tied up, right? Be it civilian or whoever, right? And then I go up to them and I'm just like, pink, just shoot them right. Just put one right in the back of their head. And and they jump up in the air. They like boing.
Oh yeah, they like ragdoll up.
Could be considered a bug. I think it's a feature. I think it's rad. Don't take it out. Killing civilians should not be this funny.
It really shouldn't.
take that little clip out of context. No, I love it when they're tied up.
Pink.
One in the head and they just go flying.
No, just I love it when they're tied up. Just that sentence right there.
I do love when they be tied up, bro. I do be loving when they're tied up.
God, yeah, that game is cool though. Yeah, that's what I think. I think it's super fun. It's hilarious with it for the sake of just like how serious the themes are supposed to be.
Yeah.
But
And I
I
love
mean,
how like realistic it is. Like
yeah,
you could totally role play being a piece of shit cop.
yeah, oh yeah,
Dude, the
absolutely.
funniest was um when we got into the game with Ange the other night. Like we did the gas station mission and she's like, you can't sprint. And then she's like, there's no omni movement.
I love her. She's great.
She's so fucking funny,
And
dude.
she did have fun. So I think she's gonna join tonight. So
Oh, that'll be dope.
yeah. It's fun, man. It's fun, it's interesting, it's deep enough. Like I could use a little more interaction with the guns, like just kind of, and I don't really even know how you would do that, but the guns feel so impersonal. They
I
feel
agree.
like,
I
yeah,
agree. Like I feel like no matter what you use, it's effective.
well,
You know, like there's no like this one's more effective at this and this one's more effective at that, or obviously you'll have your ones where if you want to be close quarters with a shotgun and you want to be medium range with a rifle or whatever, but they're not like you could do that with like three guns and that would
no,
be the whole game.
no. I don't know. I think that if you go too far in that territory, you end up being Call of Duty. And I think that's what they want to avoid specifically, and why I think the customization is so rigid and like doesn't really feel like, I don't know. There's enough there that I think most people would be happy with, but like I don't really even know what you would do. I don't know, decals, I guess, camo. But then again, you're veering so far into Call of Duty territory, where this game like really prides itself on being
Not that.
well and realistic and gritty and like take it seriously. There's really nothing goofy in it other than like the video game parts. Like
Right.
the stuff that they can't cover up on the video game aspect is the stuff that ends up being really funny because it's in contrast to the super deep and dark nature of the game. But yeah, I want to play it a lot because it is not fun without friends, and that a personal opinion, totally. Like I get it. You can absolutely play this game by yourself. Like there's a slight campaign thing. Like I think you like don't you like have to take care of your officers or something like that.
It's yeah, you like you're the squad leader when you play, so you can command
Mhm.
people. Like there's two red guys and two blue guys, and you can be like, red upstairs, blue breach the store. And then if you go to like the gold option, that like has everybody do everything at once. And then after missions, like yeah, you'll have officers that are like either injured or just like fucked up about what they saw and like have to go see like a shrink or something like that.
Yeah,
Like
fucking therapist.
yeah, I mean, I started out playing this game on single player and I was loving it.
Yeah. No, like, and that is in no way me talking shit on that. Like, it's a
Oh yeah,
perfectly
no.
viable way to play the game. I'm finding a lot of value in playing with my friends because I can be stupid and we can have fun. I'm sure one of these times we're gonna lock in and we're gonna be like, super careful. I think that's what everyone does, right? Like
Yeah.
everyone starts with that mentality, but then Eddie dies, and then it's like, like me personally, I don't want to finish the mission unless we have everybody. Like
Yeah.
I don't
Same.
want, like I don't care if we've lit up every single fucking person in that building. I don't want to finish without. That's just, and it could just be like just anything, nothing more than just preference, right? Like
Mhm.
but like I just want everyone to play. I want everyone. I don't want anybody like watching, even though it is kind of cool to spectate in this game because you can do the whole helmet cam thing. That's
Mhm.
pretty rad.
Yeah.
Um, and it kind of just like adds to it. But other than that, shockingly low level, low amount of complaints. I think it's pretty great. And $50, fucking rad.
Right.
Nicholas, what do you think about the game? Having the
Um
most hours.
I enjoy these kinds of games. There were some games, some older games that I used to play growing up. They're just simply called SWAT. And they're essentially what this game is. Like SWAT, walk, so ready or not could run, basically. Like,
Okay.
No.
like you're stacked up. Imagine that what's that mission in Modern Warfare where you're like clearing out the house in like the dark?
I can't remember the name of it, but I know what you're
Yeah,
talking
but
about in the
one of the
2020.
coolest missions in the game by far.
Oh,
And that's kind of like that's what I'm envisioning is just like, stacked up, moving through clearing rooms. I
it
did
wasn't 2020, it was 2018. Sorry, just clear that up.
well,
Yeah,
yeah, it
I
was
know
it
what you mean.
was it was one of the Modern Warfares.
It was
But
two, I think.
yeah. Um but yeah, I bought this game in very early access. I think I played this game for like 5 or 6 months before it came out. Like,
Holy shit.
yeah, like, you know, came out.
Yeah.
Um, and it's always just like a relief when you pitch in to play an early access game and it ends up like doing really well.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I don't have to like buy this game. I already own it. I've already given them my money. Um, but
No, sorry. Continue.
but yeah, I think it's really fun. Um, there were a couple things that I was thinking of while you guys were talking, and now they've escaped me.
Let me lock them loose for a second. What do you think about like the censorship shit? Like
Oh yeah.
when it came to consoles, people were fucking bawling up and down about how there was censorship in this game. And so I asked my buddy, who's probably something similar to you. I don't know if he was there day one, but he's been playing it for a while in early access. And I asked him, I was like, so what? And he would know. Let's just say this, he would know. He would know about the if there was any kind of controversy about this shit. And he says he told me like specifically what they were talking about. They removed a child from one of these missions. Like that's pretty much it, which is hysterical because we played a mission last night where there's a child in a house full of debauchery. So I don't know what's up with that. And then there's like slight censorship mentions of child pornography.
Well, what they've done basically is, so as far as I know, and the allure of this game when it was announced was like, we're pushing the boundaries of like a strategic, like, SWAT member game. And one of their big news items that followed when this game was coming out is that there's a mission where you can go in and stop a school shooter, which I actually played. It was fun. Like, I enjoyed it. It was a good mission.
Did that get taken out?
Nowhere to be seen.
That's a bummer, man.
There is, I haven't played it yet, but there is like a home invasion DLC, which I'm imagining is just like, you going in and clearing a house that somebody's invaded and is like holding people hostage. But it's a shame that they had to water this game down for console release. But another thing that they were doing is a lot of I mean, I get, especially in that one mission with the talent guy, where it's all the kids or whatever. Like, I get if you got to take some stuff down because it's offensive, but the thing that they're doing is they're just replacing all the stuff that they had to get rid of with like AI imagery. So it's like, dude, just take it down. Like,
yeah, that's just lazy.
Just take it down.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know.
It's interesting. I wonder if they're going to add that stuff back in, just because it really kind of does fuck with the integrity of the game. Like, just in terms of not in like a big way, but like,
no, but that was the allure of the game, because we had all these empty promises from Call of Duty where it's like, this is going to mess with your head, and it's like, oh, so you're gonna try and give me no Russian again? Like, well, we're gonna give you a mission where you shoot a guy as a kid, and it's like, oh, okay, I get that, but the rest of it is just like, I thought you guys were like pushing the boundaries, and that's what I keep saying the allure of this game, but I don't know how else to describe it. But that's where this game got me interested. Was like, oh, we're gonna do some real shit. Yeah. Okay. And like, you still have that aspect of it, but it's not where it was when the game initially released.
Right.
Which I'm glad it came out on console, because now we can play with Tate and Angela, but it's like, you couldn't, like, just instead of adding AI imagery, just take those pictures down or whatever. Like, and it makes me wonder if that camera that you run into in the talent scout mission, if that was like edited in some way.
Probably.
So when I saw it, I was like, oh shit, dude.
There's some edgy shit in there.
Yeah. Man. Like, they're doing what they can with what they're able to do, but I don't know. It had much more of a draw to it when it was like, this game might not be for the faint of heart, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but I love it. I've been obviously having a great time with it, and I'm very excited that people I know playing it, because playing this game online with randoms is a fucking nightmare.
Oh yeah?
Never. It is a nightmare.
Ever. Yeah, never ever.
Just instant team kills, just like, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, like people just like this will be fun, you know.
Yeah.
I am not surprised.
I can finally reply to chat here. Gingerbald Gandalf, what's up? Wait, 3 bald fellows. This must be a clever discussion. I think censorship is necessary in CP
Yeah. I would agree.
or in the case of severe subjects, but I think the concept of preventive measures for said subjects or the school thing is appropriate. Optional though, based on if you're there should be there should be like a hey, do you want to like a toggle switch, you know, like do you want the crazy shit on or do you want the crazy shit off?
Maybe if you're a baby back bitch. I don't know. I then don't play the game. That's
Yeah.
what it's like. The stuff that you're going to be seeing is not far off from the shit that they fucking took out of the game. So it's like you're already halfway there, brother.
Yeah.
I don't know. That, and I kind of half agree with the point about the school, the school shooting level, but I still think that like it's, and I don't really think this is like a free speech or a fucking, I'm not trying to make any kind of like political point. I just think that if it was in the game and if it passed for Steam and if it worked on Steam, I think it should be able to, if anything, it should be like a catalyst towards bringing meaningful content like that to the platform.
Meanwhile, they're developing this body cam game where like I don't know if you've seen people in that game get shot, but they are like
hyper realistic.
It is visceral.
Yeah.
I mean, Ready or Not has that. Like you shoot a guy and he'll just be like, oh.
He'll gurgle. Yeah.
But
there's some
this
nasty
body
shit.
cam game, not the one that's out on Steam right now. That looks like shit. But what's this one called? It's like unrecorded. And I'm interested in that game. That game looks cool.
Isn't that a horror game?
No, it's an FPS. It's a hyper realistic FPS where you're just playing from the view of a body cam.
Ooh. Yeah.
Made in Unreal 5. So like I'm interested to see how that game turns out, but it's like it makes me wonder, like, are you gonna see some crazy shit in that game?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Me too.
It's also like flavor text, brother. Like there's some nasty shit that happens out there in this little old world of ours, man. And this game does a really good job of not glorifying it, but shining a very harsh spotlight on it, showing us like, hey, this is bad.
I get that in our climate there are school shootings, but this isn't a video game. Also, fucking do something about it then. Like, so just like
crying about a video game is like the furthest thing that's going to do anything for anybody. Like it.
Do something about the school shootings then, and then we could be in a state where it's like, oh yeah, there's this weird school shooting level. Remember that? Like, oh, we haven't had one of those for a long time, but I don't know. Nobody seems to be doing anything about actual school shootings.
Exactly. I don't know. So, but yeah, I mean, good questions. Good questions. Good conversation to be had. And I'm not really sitting on any way, shape, or form. I believe in the content. And if the content is meaningful and it does well and it portrays what it's trying to portray well, I think that it should be allowed. I think it should be, I can't help but wonder if there was any other type of way to like kind of clean it up a little bit. Just squeak it, probably not, because you're talking about CP, and there's really nothing clean about CP. So it's hard. It's a hard job, but like I appreciate the effort. I appreciate like the idea of like, hey, we want to turn this into a game, and there are some people that will very obviously be like, that's disrespectful in and of itself, to turn what these people go through into a video game.
But those are also the same people that'll religiously watch Law and Order SVU. Like,
true, but that's, they can rationalize that in their head that, they're actors. This isn't like real life, but I don't know. Personally,
I don't think we should. I don't think we should censor clown pussy at all.
why not? He's our best officer. I keep thinking, I don't know. I really like this game because it pushes boundaries. It pushes, man, and it's whether you agree with it or not, in its subject matter. I think it does some really cool stuff, and it being on console is just opening the door for. I think if you ask 9 out of 10 fucking PlayStation players if they give two fucks about whether or not, it had these 2 or 3 things missing, I really don't think they're going to care. I really don't think they're going to care.
Nope.
They're going to be like, oh, that's fucked up and weird. And I kind of wish I had that. But the experience that I had, it's not going to take away the fun that I had in the 40 or 50 hours I played the game with my friends. So it's like, I get both sides. I truly do. And while the fence is so clearly up my ass, I'll say this. I really don't care. It's just fun. It's a fun game. And I think these developers, I commend these developers just because they made something really cool and worth talking about, dude. Like, a lot of video games these days are fucking boring and they do bullshit and they're just the same fucking thing over and over and over and over and over again. And then the occasional really good video game comes out that shows us like, oh, like video games are fun and cool and worth and while and interesting. But every once in a while we get a game that comes around like this, that it's like really kind of shakes up like why the fuck we play video games. Why
and
would
it's not a well-known game. It's not a AAA game. It's not like
yeah. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
It's not gonna win game of the year, but
no, but it's like skyrocketed in popularity, just like
yeah.
due to like online factors like TikTok and fucking Shane Gillis talking about it on his podcast and stuff. Like it's it's no surprise. And successful things are gonna be successful.
Us talking about it to our 3 followers.
I hate it when you do that. I'm gonna be honest. I really fucking hate it when you do that. But no, that wasn't the point that I was making at all.
I know.
Like TikTok and like that, those 2 things alone, think
well,
about
no, yeah, if something starts making the rounds on TikTok, then like people are gonna see it.
Yeah, and I just imagine how many dude bros bought this game on their Xbox just because they listened to Matt and Shane talk about it on the fucking, you know what I mean? Like that is a very powerful thing. I think they sold like 50,000 copies guaranteed off of that 2-minute clip from a fucking podcast. You know what I mean? Like it's powerful shit. And I'm sure those developers are like, fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. We got Shane and Matt.
Yeah, like
talking about how fucking cool our game is.
Not AAA games, like the same thing happened with Helldivers 2. Like I could ask 50 people who've played Helldivers 2. Have you played the original one? No, I don't even know what that game is. Like,
it's like,
I'm sure that
buy a Vita. You weren't there day one like a coward.
I have the first Helldivers on my Steam account. I've played it and it's very different, but it's still pretty fun. But
it's very different.
Not only did Helldivers get the popularity, but it probably also pushed a bunch of people to go check out the first Helldivers.
Oh yeah.
Because I think it's still on Steam as far as I know. But yeah, and it's always like these not AAA games that are always just making the rounds and getting super popular. And I love to see it.
Yeah. So yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Kill civilians. Cool. Alien Earth is out. It's a TV show on Hulu. You can watch it on Disney Plus.
Is it the whole series or is it just episode?
It's I think there are 4 episodes now.
Yeah, so they're doing I see trailers for it on Twitch all the time and they're like Tuesdays on FX and Hulu.
Pretty cool. That first episode, man, is a very slow burn.
Yeah.
A very slow burn.
Oh no.
But it really sets up for some cool shit in episode 2. I'll just keep it you know, I'm gonna try and dance around it as much as I can, just because like I know some people care about spoilers. And Nick, you've watched at least the first 2 episodes, right?
I haven't watched any of it, to be honest.
Oh no shit. Okay,
Yeah,
I'll be super careful then.
I might have to though.
It's it's pretty rad, dude. I'm not gonna lie. So I was thinking about this too, and I've had many conversations like at work with. I work with a shit ton of people that really love Alien, like really, really love Alien. Like
You found your tribe.
it's so funny. So it's like, and like the whole Alien tattoo thing was like a thing way before where I started working. So I was like, you know, it's kind of funny that the things kind of that worked out the way that they did. But yeah, they're like huge fucking nerds, and they're all watching the show, and I'm kind of living. I don't have a whole lot of time to watch shit, dude. Like there's 4 episodes, and I've only had time to watch 2. And I watched 1 episode last weekend, and just got done watching the second episode
Yeah.
today. So it's like I don't have time, and with that I've adopted this new mentality of like I just don't fucking care about spoilers. Like it's made me double down on that belief. Like I don't like, just tell me. I don't. The alien comes out with a fucking top hat on and starts singing Shakespeare. Just tell me. Like tell me. I really don't fucking care. I really don't care.
Singing Shakespeare.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
It's weird, right? But you know, like I am shockingly easy to please when it comes to Alien. Like I really just need a cool atmosphere. I need tense, tense scenes. I need tension. I need a cool design on the alien, which is really, really easy. What?
I thought you said tense, like tense.
Uh,
I was like, why?
Need lots of tents,
I was like, why?
lots
But
of
then-
scenes in tents.
But then you said tension, and I was like, oh, okay.
tense. Yeah, like no T in there. No, I get what you're saying. It's anyways. I'm really easy to please. Like I need like cool creatures. I need cool deaths. Like it's it's really easy. Like there's not a like there's it's I don't know why most people don't see like the brilliance in. Or, and I guess I shouldn't say most people. I should say like why it was so hard to get something like this. Why did it take so long to get people that give a fuck about these things to come in and like make something really good? Because I genuinely do think it is really good. I think his name is Ian Hockley, something like that. The director, producer, whatever he is, the main guy. The name I keep fucking seeing every single time I see credits. He's the guy, and he's killing it. He's totally killing it. I think he's doing what all great artists do, and he's kind of stealing ideas from this movie, from other artists, and making his own thing. A lot of people had problems with the idea of an alien story taking place on Earth, just because in canon, aliens haven't reached Earth yet. And other side note, if you care that much about canon, I don't know, go outside and touch grass. Who fucking cares, dude? Who fucking cares about timeline and connection, and like who fucking gives a shit, dude? If it's in the mode of like a trilogy, okay, I get it. But like why does the shit that we do today, like why does it matter so much to connect to something that we did 30, 40 fucking years ago? Like I don't like why. And that's why like and kind of why Romulus is so cool is because it takes its own ideas. I know a lot of people are going to take umbrage with that, what I just said, because it takes a lot from those old movies, like sometimes even like directly, where it like straight up steals lines from the old movies. Like I get that too. But also at the same time, it's a cool ass story. It's a microcosm. It's like a micro story within like the universe, but you can very easily like just place that anywhere. You didn't even have to say like, oh, it takes place between here and here. Like
Right.
who gives a fuck? Like it's a cool story within the universe. Who fucking cares?
Right. Like it could have been a completely different deal.
I don't know. And I guess you could say I'm not really the biggest fan, but I think I am. And I think it's so easy to do this shit. It is so easy to put out awesome shit in this universe because like it is so versatile, you know. All you really need is like just to have that spirit of like the bio horror of it, and then you can run like in any direction that you want. Like I know that a lot of people are taking issue with this TV show and how it's handling like the life cycle of the xenomorph. Again, go outside and touch grass. It really doesn't fucking matter. None of that shit matters. It's just a matter of like it's artistic in expression. And I don't know why people can't like see that. And also, I don't know how you don't like fucking rock out at the end of episode 2 when it starts playing Tool. I'm like, God, this is some of the coolest shit ever, and they get the vibe. They get the vibe. And that's pretty much all I'll say about it, because I really would just love to just go buck wild and talk about how crazy some of the things are in it. But I will say that like it's kind of what I've always wanted from James Cameron's Alien or Aliens. I wanted more horror out of that movie. I wanted more like, or I want more out of that. I guess I just don't find it scary enough. I find that movie to be very action centered, which is great, but like it's not why I find that universe cool. That universe is fucking terrifying. And another thing that the TV show is like really leaning into, which Romulus did really well too, where it is painting these companies that basically rule the fucking world. Wayland Yutani has become so big, such a force in the world that they literally like govern the whole world. Like they're this is a very, very dystopian future where like these billion and trillionaires rule the world. Doesn't that kind of sound a little shockingly similar to what we're doing right now? So it's like I understand like even the real life, the real world influence. Like it's cool as fuck, man. Like Romulus had that shit down packed. Like how she was working on a mining planet and she's like, my tenure's up. I can leave. And they're like, just kidding. 7 more years of work for you in the mines. Like it's oppressive as fuck. And it makes sense because we're like literally living in it. And the TV show is doing something similar, and I think it's really rad. And I can't wait to see where it goes. I can't wait to see like what they're gonna do. And I will totally eat crow because I was really worried after that first episode. I was like, oh no, are we going super slow with this? Like super slow?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, at first I was thinking, I was like, oh, it's an 8 episode season and every episode's around an hour. So that's like an 8-hour Alien movie.
Damn.
Kind of, technically, like it's cool. And in that context, it kind of makes sense because you're ramping. You're like, that first episode is just a big old ramp towards that second episode, because that second episode is fucking explosive, and it makes sense why they're doing the dual episode release. Like last weekend, or last week was episode 3 and 4. This week will be episodes 5 and 6, and then the week after that will be 7 and 8. Like it's cool and it makes sense. And if I only got that first episode like on that first week, I would have been like, oh damn, even more worried. But we didn't, like, and that criticism is also unfounded because I didn't watch both episodes back to back. I only watched that first episode. So, you can take what I say with a grain of salt. However, I'm finding it really, really good. Like shockingly good. I'm like, damn, okay, they gave a massive Alien fan like unlimited budget basically, because like the Xeno looks fucking great, the CGI looks fucking great,
That's good.
the gore is on point, like it is literally checking all the boxes for me. And I'm just curious because I still haven't seen what people are like so mad about. like in terms of like, you know, the reproductive cycle or like the life cycle or whatever of the xenon. Like it's pretty on par, you know, and that's kind of the like the coolest, one of the coolest aspects of the whole series and the franchise for me is that, you know, it is unexpected. You know, like tell me right fucking now that you expected the last 15 minutes of Romulus. Tell me right now that you like it. That movie goes so far out of bounds, so crazy and wild and visceral that like it really is like, yeah, this is what we think. This is what we think would happen if these things happened in tandem. And here's this monstrosity, this nightmare that we created. And I think that shit is so sick. And it's like the way that like the xenomorph becomes like a creature is so open-ended that you could make really cool shit with that. Like in the movies and in prior media have obviously touched into this. What if a xeno got into a dog? What if a xeno got into a bull? You know, like what if, you know, like all types of shit. And then just think of like, you know, other alien creatures that we could just like randomly create. And what if they got infected? You know, like what if they created as, you know, there's the sky's the limit with this shit. And why it's so cool to me is like the only thing limiting us is our imagination in terms of like, what can we make a cool story? Can we make cool creatures? And can we make like a cool movie? Because at the end of the day, that's all Alien really is a fucking movie. You know, so sorry. I don't know how long that was, but
Kind
yeah.
of blacked out there for a second.
It's fucking it's really rad, and I totally recommend it so far. So not for the faint of heart. Very violent.
Okay.
Like I was like, damn, this is on FX. Like this
Let's
is
go.
on TV. Like god damn.
Well, yeah, FX can get
FX
away
can
with a
do
lot.
can do some shit, but I'm like,
I mean,
damn.
any episode of It's Always Sunny like proves my point.
Oh yeah. But yeah, that's it.
Which I'm rewatching, by the way, and I fucking love it.
Before we get into Gamescom, since you're watching us on YouTube, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that little bell icon. We want to get into as many nerdy ears as possible, and that's the best way to help us do that. It's also the freest way. We have merch, redbubble.com/nerdcourt podcast. Get our sayings and logos on everything from stickers and shirts to shower curtains and pillows, whatever.
Fun stuff.
We did have a Superman one up there, but all the Snyder Bros got mad and got us taken down.
That's what happened, huh?
Yeah, bro. All the Snyder Bros, they got mad as fuck, and they were like,
fucking lamos.
report, you know. It wasn't like copyright or nothing, but you know,
No, we like to ruffle feathers, and
get
few of the
Snyder
bros' feathers
on
got
the-
ruffled one too many.
But we'll bring one back. We'll bring one back, but that's a little less copyright. We partnered with Dubby.gg, and use our promo code NerdCorp at checkout to get 10% off anything site-wide. If you love us and want to support what we do, consider supporting us on PayPal, paypal.me/NerdCorp podcast. We want to have the best loot, give you the best giveaways, and give you the best nerdy experience. That is the best way to help us do that.
No, that's funny.
That was my news.
Oh yeah.
Is
The
that
retcon.
that James
explain this to me.
So at the end of Peacemaker season 1, John Cena's like, they're in this battlefield, and like everything's over. You know, the good guys win, and you know he's carrying people out, and then the Justice League shows up, right? And it's just silhouettes of the Justice League, and it's really funny because John Cena's like, "You're late, you fucking assholes," and you know, and
Aquaman's like, what a dick.
yeah, Aquaman's like, what a dick, you know, and so now instead of that, you see the Justice Gang, Superman and Supergirl from the new Superman movie. Those are the silhouettes that you see.
Okay.
And Mr. Terrific.
Yeah, and well, that's part of the Justice Gang, yeah. But yeah, like Superman, Supergirl, Guy Gardner, Green Lantern, Hawk Girl, and Mr. Terrific, who are the Justice Gang. But yeah, and so like that got the Snyder Bros really, man. And that was like the thing that I was feeding off of for like a good week or so. But that's neither here nor there. Gamescom.
Yeah.
Gamescom. We got a bunch of announcements. The one I want to get out of the way really quick isn't a game. So it's the trailer to Fallout Season 2.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think?
Dude, I'm ready. I'm
Yeah.
I'm I'm super ready for it. Like, this takes place after the events of New Vegas, so we get to see New Vegas after whatever happened. Who knows what ending they're going to be taking, but
Dude, that Mr. House reveal
Mm,
was amazing.
dude, Mr. House, I saw the Kings, the ghouls that model themselves after Elvis.
Hmm.
I saw them in there. I saw some
No,
of
they're not.
Kai's.
They weren't ghouls in the game.
I could have sworn they were ghouls.
No,
Oh, they were just a gang.
they were just guys that dressed up like Elvis, and
Right.
the one guy
And
had like a robotic dog, but they weren't
yeah,
ghouls.
right, right. Um, and
Get your
then
fucking Fallout lore right. God.
fake ass Fallout fan. Um, who else did I see? I saw a legate of sorts from Kaisar's Legion. Like, if you look really close, you see the like spiked out shoulder.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like frame
Yeah,
by frame in
Laser.
these
Yeah.
you're
Focused
motherfuckers.
in.
Leo
Yeah.
in what fucking movie is that? Is
Once upon a
that
time in Hollywood.
yeah? Mm, mm, yeah.
um, I am so ready for it. The first season was amazing. The first season was immaculate, and I am so like ready to see like what comes next.
And it's only 4 months away,
Yep.
which is like usually when you get a trailer for a show like that, it's like almost a
Years.
year out.
Yeah. No, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I think it's gonna be awesome. The first season was great. Second season, can't wait to
And
talk about it.
the money is there too. So I
Hmm.
think there's like nothing to worry about. I think it's gonna be really good. Like, and not like, like right out the gate. I think it's gonna be good.
Yep.
So sequel time. Black
Yeah.
Myth Wukong. I think it's gonna be probably pretty good because
I
that
agreed.
first game was pretty rad. So
That first game was awesome. I really enjoyed the first game. And that's saying a lot because I'm not usually into like Souls type games. So
Another big sequel is we finally are getting Silk Song
yeah, Hollow
yeah,
Knight.
after 6 years.
yeah. I saw that the developer had some things to say in like some. I think it was like an interview or something, but they were saying like, I mean, yeah, we took our time.
Yeah, which
We
is
took
like
our time and we made a game and we didn't crunch. We didn't push people through the grit. Like we didn't we didn't do any of that. We just made the game, and we're sorry it took so long, but we didn't want to die. Basically, I guess they just were like, we weren't going to kill ourselves over this game. You got it when you
Mhm.
got
and
it.
it comes out in less than a month,
Yeah.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
that's pretty fucking dope.
I'm wondering how big it's going to be. I wonder, like, especially with those comments now. Like, I wonder, is this like because at first I thought this was just an expansion, but like this is like a whole ass game. It's like a
Yeah.
whole ass like sequel
Yeah,
to Hollow Knight.
makes me want to go
Which
play the first one.
Hollow Knight is pretty rad. Um,
We also got a good look at Outer Worlds too.
how are you feeling? Are we hot or cold on Outer Worlds 2?
I'm hot on it.
I'm
I'm
pretty
I'm
hot. I mean, the first one, I I don't know if I played it all the way through, but I've played it on Xbox and I have it on PC.
I'm playing
I
through
have
it right now.
I have the Fuck Your Mother edition on PC,
Yeah.
and it's great. Like it's very Fallout coded. You
It's
know,
very Fallout coded. One of the smoothest combat systems too. Like, there is no stick to any. There's no stick. There's no clunk. That combat system is buttery smooth.
Yeah, totally agree. We did get a whole bunch of information about Resident Evil 9 Requiem.
Requiem.
I watched almost none of it.
Why?
Give me the game. Give me the game. Give me the game. Give me the game.
I watched a little bit of gameplay on it. Looks fucking great.
I saw everything. I think
Yeah.
that can't comes any sooner, dog.
Yeah,
Like,
give me the game. Give me it right now. I will play the piss out of that game right now. That's why I'm kind of just like, you know what, it's fine. When it comes, I'm not gonna yeah, I'm not gonna watch anything. I just want to play the fucking game.
Speaking, and this has nothing to do with Gamescom, but just like riding on the coattails of Resident Evil. OG Resident Evil 2 and 3 are on the PlayStation Store, and I was up till like 5 in the morning playing Resident Evil 2.
hell
Fuck
yeah.
Like, holy shit. I didn't
Yeah.
ever like think I was gonna be playing that game again, like on a console.
Yeah. That's rad, dude.
I thought about like buying it and playing it. However, fucking bug in here. Did y'all see that?
I saw just fucking mosquito or some shit.
No trophies.
Yeah.
What the fuck, man? What
I don't
the
care.
fuck? I know you don't care, but like,
Straight back to the 90s, dude. No trophies.
I mean that's
No nothing.
I mean that's cool, but you could have done that for free on PC. You know what I mean? Like that's the whole point. Is like and like what I'm trying to say is like why would I? It's $10. I get it. It's fine. It's whatever. And it's like that's
free.
if you have PlayStation Plus.
Well, yeah.
You can, and once you stop paying for PlayStation Plus, it goes away. But if you buy it for $10, I just think it's frustrating because like, why would I do that then? Like, I'll play it on, for free on PC, which is probably the way you're gonna do it anyways. But like if trophies weren't like a big deal, then like I'm not gonna buy it on PlayStation because like that's
Right.
like the whole point of PlayStation for me is like not only like to play the PlayStation exclusives, but like to play a game on PlayStation over anywhere else. It's because I want to get the trophies. So it's like they would have gotten a sale, and I know what you're gonna say. There's some random dickhead with his 2 viewers, which one of them is, I'm pretty sure, is me. But like I don't have an audience, so I'm not like spewing shit. I fundamentally agree.
He hates it when I do that, but when he does it, it's fine.
Hate when you do what?
When I said our 3 viewers, and you're like, I hate when you do that.
Because you do it a lot. You
but
do it
you
a
just you have to be self-aware. Like,
well, you have to be self-aware,
I'm jokingly
but also
self-aware about it.
I don't care, man. I love all both of y'all motherfuckers who are out there. And I'll tell you what.
Any viewer is good viewer.
Of course. And I'm pretty sure the other one is Eddie. No, I don't know. That's just also personal preference. But I also like I have Steam Deck and I have it like modded on Steam Deck where it's like, like it's, and I'm not every man, so I get that. And it's way easier to just buy it on PlayStation or play it on PlayStation Plus, but it's just kind of a bummer. It's just a bummer because it's like that's like half the reason why I play on PlayStation is to earn trophies. And that was like kind of the thing, as I was like, oh, they announced it, and I was like thinking about the trophies and how stupid easy they're probably going to be. And my worst case scenario in my head was thinking that there wasn't going to be a platinum.
Yeah.
But now there's just nothing there. And like I get it, there's nostalgia in that alone, but
that's why I'm playing it.
Makes sense, but I'm not gonna spend the money. But anyways, Gamescom. Ghost of Yote. Fucking
yeah, Legends. We get Legends back.
Yeah.
That's rad.
That's pretty cool. I was kind of worried that we weren't gonna get that just because it seems like a pretty big sequel. But good to know it's still there.
The one announcement that kind of has me like kind of wanting more.
World of Tanks. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. No, I could I've never thought about World of Tanks a day in my
Why
life.
the fuck was that on there?
I don't know. I don't know.
Money. They
I
paid to be there.
guess, God damn it, dude, because nobody gives a fuck about that game.
No, nobody.
It just, you know what this shows? It shows that they are making enough money. There are enough players to fund this advertisement, because that's what it is. It's essentially these are all just advertisements for games, right?
Fucking
So World of Tanks is doing so good that it can afford being on the same stage as Ghost of Yote. That's fucking outrageous.
that's ridiculous.
Um,
Anyway, Nick, what are you
but yeah,
excited about?
John Carpenter's Toxic Commando.
Yeah,
That game
dude.
looks fucking rad. I
I'm
want to
really
play
excited.
that game so bad.
I saw it. It was really it was really just well made all
Like
together.
it's like that Left 4 Dead Back 4 Blood formula. Like,
Mm-hmm.
give me more of that. You know, I personally loved the fuck out of Back 4 Blood. Like, I know people on the internet are gonna be people on the internet like, Left 4 Dead. I'm like, well, then you
No,
can go play Left 4 Dead for like $3 and
dude,
get the fuck out of my face.
we all had a blast on that game.
Yeah, yeah. I played that game solo. Like, I
Yeah,
had
same.
fun playing that game.
Yeah, same.
But it's the most ridiculously sounding game. John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. It's John Carpenter. Like, what more do you need?
No, that's exactly what I think too. We did get, I guess we got a story trailer for Ninja Gaiden 4. I have been hearing very good things about Ninja Gaiden 4. So, probably going to check it out by the end of the year.
I've been kind of keen on the new Lego Batman game.
Yeah, it looks different.
It looks like Lego Batman Arkham Asylum.
Yeah,
like,
it really kind of does.
that's the first thing I thought of.
So check this out. The map in Lego Batman, this new Lego Batman, is bigger than the one in Arkham Knight.
Damn.
That's spooky, bro. With what?
Well, so the game spans not only just the games, but movies, comic books, TV shows. Like, it is literally a love letter to Batman in Lego form.
Yeah.
And I am down with that. I've never been interested in the Lego game like at all. Like, I've played them all and
So
played them with my
I
kids and shit, but
never
this one,
was. The one that got me though was the Skywalker saga. Like, that's fun. Like,
that one is fun too.
yeah.
But I was like, I've only ever played Lego games to like have something to play with my kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was never like one of those things where it's like, oh shit, babe, shut up. New Lego drop. Like, but this time, babe, you might need to be a little quiet because that new
Yeah.
Lego Batman might be dropping and I might be picking that shit up.
Hell
I
yeah.
don't know. I think those Lego games are worth picking up just if you're like such a like if you're a fan of like of that IP that it's doing. Like, I feel like there's such quality content in there,
Oh yeah.
like around those IPs. Like I mean, like even going as far back as like the Indiana Jones Lego games, like they're, and then even further back as like the Star Wars games and shit like that, or like they're always great. They're always so good and like way better than they really have any right to be. But I'm happy for y'all. I'm not gonna play that game.
Black Ops 7 campaign. Anyways, moving on.
Yeah, man. I guess it's
I
hate Call of Duty this year.
I will
know.
I'll give them a little bit of the benefit of a doubt. The campaign does look kind of cool. Like, they've always gotten me with the campaign.
Isn't it funny that they're doing their flippy dippy future shit at the same time as Battlefield comes out, when they did this the exact same way when Battlefield 1 came out?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's funny how history always repeats itself.
Fuck, I lost my train of thought. Never mind.
It's okay. It's fine. Like it's okay that happened. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because we're getting another Bubsy game.
The Bubsy 4D, big dog. That is remarkable. Who
It
the
is cra It's a
who the
cockroach,
who
and
the
it just
fuck
refuses to die.
asked for that?
Who's funding this?
Yeah, who asked for that?
I mean, like 30 years ago, if you asked me, hey, would you like a 3D Bubsy game? I would have been like, of course. Like,
Yeah,
I did grow up playing that game, and it was awesome playing that game growing up, but it's like,
dude. Funny
has it
story.
not worn off?
Bubsy was the first character I ever like drew freehand. And
Yeah.
for like,
Shit.
yeah, and like for 5 years after that, that's all the face. That was the only face I knew how to draw on things, right? Like, so
Yeah.
if I wanted to like tag a wall or something, I would like do it in marker, and it would be Bubsy's face.
Shit.
First thing that I learned to draw freehand was the special S.
No, the gangster S.
Yeah, dude. I could
I was
probably
gonna
still draw that today.
I was gonna say the turkey that I did with my hand, where I did the outline of my hand. Nick, Warhammer 40K Dawn of War 4?
Yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah. But
What?
dude,
I
fuck yeah.
I thought that they, because when Dawn of War 3 came out, it didn't do 100%, like it didn't satisfy everybody.
Nobody likes that game.
So
Like from my research, nobody likes that
I
game.
thought that that was it. Like, oh hey, we're just not doing it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when the trailer started, I was like, oh shit, are we getting another Space Marine already? And it's like,
Yeah.
fucking buckle in, bud.
Which I'm pretty sure we are, right? Like
They're probably gonna do another Space Marine, but
I'm pretty sure it's already been like
Greenlit,
hard
yeah.
confirmed by the developer, like, hey, we're doing.
I want to get that whatever the rework they did with like the original Dawn of War that just came out too. I want to get that because
Don't buy that original one.
I have all of the original games and the expansions, and
I think you already have it then, because I bought the original, and now I have Anniversary Edition.
wait, what?
Yes,
It's not in my library. Do I have to like?
I specifically remember buying, and this was like a couple years ago, a Dawn of War bundle where it came with all three of the games, but they were just the regular versions of the game. And I started playing them. I played that second one specifically because I couldn't get the first one even fucking
Oh
boot.
wait, there it is.
Yeah, you should have them. You got a free upgrade. If you have those original games, you should have the
Yeah, dude, I've
anniversary.
got Dark Crusade, Soulstorm, Winter
Yeah.
Assault, Dawn of War 2 Anniversary Edition, Dawn of War 2 Chaos Rising, Dawn of War 2 Retribution.
I've been playing Dawn of War 2 and it's really fun. like I know, like I get it. I get why these people are fucking huge nerds over it. The only other thing that I want to just highlight, I guess, is Sekiro anime. Looks good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Looks good.
Yes.
You get the big old fucking thumbs up for me, brother.
That was a big kind of like, okay, that's a crazy moment, you know?
Other than that, I feel like that's pretty much. I think we hit all the main notes. Like I did see a couple of other, semi hot things to talk about, but in terms of like what we give a fuck about, I think that's pretty much it.
I wanted to just
Irrelevant.
go through and mention because I was going to bring these up on our this was supposed to be the room episode. I was just going to go through and like list these off, but
Mhm.
the other ones I'm kind of stoked for. New Onimusha Way of the Sword looks phenomenal.
Again, gimme
Yeah.
gimme right now.
We're getting an expansion for Indiana Jones.
Yep. We're also
I
getting an expansion for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
already mentioned Toxic Commando. I have my interest peaked for Zero Parades from the makers of Disco Elysium.
Yeah, dude. I'm really excited about that one too. Yeah.
Silent Hill F was there. Very promising looking.
The main character is voiced by, I think her name's Susie something, but she's the same gal that did Yuffie in the remake.
Yeah.
So
Oh hell yeah.
cool.
Chronos looks interesting.
I don't want to say a fucking word about that game until I've played it.
Yeah.
I am so very curious about that
Yep.
game.
That's why I'm like, it looks interesting, but maybe I'll
That's
reserve
Blooper, right?
judgment.
That's
Yeah.
fucking Blooper, bro. And I'm hearing good things. I'm hearing good things about it. So I'm like, damn, okay. I need to see. Just need to see.
Oh, by the way, the anniversary edition came out in 2018. The one I was talking about is Dawn of War Definitive, and that just came out on the 14th.
You know which one that I saw that
I'm
I
pulling
was
that
like,
bitch up right now.
And it's $26.99.
do you know which one that I saw that I was kind of intrigued, but not like one of those ones where I'm like jumping, like chopping at the bit. The Darkest Files.
I don't know if I saw that one. I watched the stream. Like I didn't.
So you're processing entry files. You're typing them out, and what your job is you you you're a data entry person or whatever, but you're the data that you enter is just a bunch of notes and letters to people that are like smudged or they have like coffee stains on them. So you kind of have to just kind of decipher what it says. But like you start seeing like this it's like post-war Germany shit.
Okay.
So it's like the stories that you type are kind of weird and fucked up.
All right. All right.
Oh yeah. I'm also seeing Nick on the page. It says buy Warhammer 40K Dawn of War Definitive Edition Veterans Upgrade -30%. So if you have for customers who have purchased or were upgraded to Warhammer Dawn of War Anniversary Edition, it's
Wait.
$18.
What?
Yeah. So if you go to the store page,
Yeah, I'm on the store page. I just skipped over that. But
I think I
holy
might
shit.
do that. God damn it.
Monster Hunter Final Fantasy 14 crossover.
Two things I adore. I can't. I don't see they're crossing over with everything. Both of them. And so it kind of makes sense that they
I
would
was gonna
eventually.
say, like, tell me the last time you guys played the new Monster Hunter.
The new Monster Hunter blows. It is like one of the biggest disappointments of the entire year for me.
Yep.
I think it is optimized horrifically, and it's like, dude, why is this still a problem? Why is this still a thing? Capcom, why? And it's looking like we may need to go back to the drawing board with RE Engine. It's looking like shit just can't really hold up. And I'm like, that's kind of like a big fear I have for 9. Is I'm really for Resident Evil 9. I'm really kind of worried about that engine is not holding up very well at all. And I don't really know who's at fault for that, but
I mean, the stuff I've seen for Requiem looks great.
it looks great, but I'm talking about the viability of the RE engine, right? So like that, if it runs really well with Resident Evil, if it didn't run well with Resident Evil, alarms, like big time alarms. But now they're trying to use this RE engine for everything, including Monster Hunter, like including oh fuck, what else did they do? Yo, I'm pretty sure the newest Street Fighter is in RE Engine. And with something like that, it wouldn't matter because that's just particle effects and shit. So like it would make sense for that. But like these open world RE engines, the other one that I was thinking of is Dragon's Dogma 2. Horrific performance, like across the board.
Yeah.
And it's looking like you just need to bring it back and we just need to work on it a little bit. It's not, if you guys are going to continue doing open worlds in it, like it needs to go back to the drawing board. It needs some more juice under the hood, if you know what I mean. But that's not why. That's like half the reason why the new Monster Hunter sucks. But that's a tangent for another day.
Also, who asked for this? Lords of the Fallen 2.
I mean, I'm interested.
Are you?
So what's really funny.
First one's really cool. Not the original Lords of the Fallen, which is this game with the same name.
No.
But this other one, like,
isn't this the same game that they like, due to like all the controversy over like female bodies in games, they added like super like sexualized women models in that game. Like they're like,
no,
yeah,
dude,
we're the anti-woke game. I can't, who did that?
This is like a Soulsborne game. I don't know.
Yeah, no, like that's the female models in the game, they made them like insanely sexy, like
I
small
haven't
waist,
seen
big
a
breasts,
single
huge
sexy
ass.
female in this game.
That's I'm wondering if I got the right game in my head, but I'm pretty sure that's the thing. They're like, they came out and they're like, yeah, we don't like how women look in games these days. They're too plain Jane, and like we're gonna give you guys an option to. I'm pretty sure that was a thing. I'll look it up, but
I haven't seen anything like that, but I don't know. It's a decent Soulsborne game. The first one, I played it for like almost 16 hours. Um, didn't really play the best when I first got it, so I was playing a lot of it on Xbox, but um, they've since, done some patches and stuff like that. But I mean, the trailer for Lords of the Fallen 2 looked dope, so it's probably a game that I'll just wait for it to hit a sale to get. That's what I did with this one. But
let's see
I
how
didn't
good
specifically ask for it, but I wasn't like, oh my god, Lords of the Fallen 2 would be so cool.
I thought it looked pretty good. But
oh yeah, it's good. I like it.
This is the AI overview of what I was talking about. The Lords of the Fallen women controversy, that's all I typed in, involved two key moments in early 2025. A public poll by the CEO asking players if they preferred character creation with male, female, or body type A/B options, and a subsequent update that increased the femininity of female characters. Both events were perceived by critics as a calculated move to appeal to the anti-woke gamer. In January of 2025, CI Games CO, what I don't know, fuck you, conducted a poll on X regarding character creation. Blah 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 blah. That's exactly what I just read.
I mean, you pick characters in Lords of the Fallen, but you don't. It's like Elden Ring, where you pick a class and you're just predetermined to look like that.
No, trust me, I'm with you on this, brother. This is bad. I'm pointing and laughing.
Mad weird dog.
An April 2025 update, patch 2.0, included changes intended to make the female body type appear more feminine. While this drew some criticism regarding the attention of hotness as a feature, others in the community reacted positively. Like the Asmongold's. I remember Asmongold being like, "What's wrong with that?" as he picks a fucking cockroach off of his face. Female. Damn.
Hang on, I gotta go downstairs and check on my $2 steak, see if it's done.
Yeah. The first one of the first posts on the Steam community for this game is "Females Stay Away." So
I mean, maybe I just
woman haters club.
Maybe I just haven't played it enough, but like I feel like I've played it enough to have noticed something like that. But
bro, no, you're okay. That's the thing, is like you're normal, bro. Like you're like, you play games like as they're intended. I don't. I go on Twitter. I don't play games anymore. I just go on Twitter and I watch people play games and have horrifically fucking out of touch takes about them. That's unfortunately all I have fucking time for these days. I would much rather be playing Donkey Kong because it fucking rules. But here I am,
I haven't played Donkey Kong in a minute. It feels like, I don't know. I don't want to go into a Donkey Kong tangent, but
I mean, I stopped playing it too.
We've been doing this for a while, so it just feels like rinse and repeat. The entire game is like, oh, go do this, and then you'll transform into this and then go here, and then you'll transform into this, and then you'll get this ability that you can use once for this specific moment, and then you won't ever use it again.
It's a collectathon, like, and it really.
And then
with a
here
lot of
are
charm.
some ungodly easy boss fights for you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The boss fights are like a huge step down in quality. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, it's the same thing over and over and over and over. Oh, and the game's over. No, it's kind of disappointing, but whatever.
Still gonna play it.
Such is life. I don't know. I like the idea of collecting all 99 bananas.
Banana.
Or 900.
Banana. With that concludes our episode. Tell us what your favorite part of Gamescom was in the comments. Also, let us know what you think of the episode. Join us next week when we talk about a movie that's trash. As always, you can follow us on social media. On Facebook at the Nerd Corporation, a podcast.
On Blue Sky and Instagram at Nerd Corp Podcast.
Or you can find us on TikTok at Nerd Corp Podcast.
And since you're watching us on YouTube, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that little bell icon. We want to get to as many nerdy ears as possible, and that is the best and freest way you help us do that. So, from all of us here and not here at the Nerd Corporation, we thank you. We love you. And keep it nerdy, y'all.
Bye, bitches.
Go shoot motherfuckers in the face.